Why do today's struggles for justice feel so familiar? Because the echoes of the civil rights movement are everywhere. It wasn't just a history lesson. It was a battle for America's soul. To understand the present, we must look back at the heroes who risked everything. The movement was born into a segregated America under Jim Crow laws and the lie of separate but equal. In 1954, the Supreme Court's Brown v. Board of Education ruling declared school segregation unconstitutional. A year later, Rosa Parks' refusal to give up her bus seat ignited the Montgomery Bus Boycott, a year-long protest led by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. that successfully desegregated the city's buses. The movement grew rapidly. The Little Rock Nine integrated a high school under federal protection. Student sit-ins at segregated lunch counters spread like wildfire. Freedom Riders challenged segregation on Southern buses, facing horrific violence. In 1963, the world watched as peaceful marchers in Birmingham were met with fire hoses. That same year, the March on Washington brought 250,000 people to hear Dr. King's "I Have a Dream" speech. The pressure forced Washington to act. The Civil Rights Act of 1964 outlawed segregation and employment discrimination. But the fight for the ballot box continued. In 1965, the march from Selma to Montgomery was met with brutal violence on Bloody Sunday. The national outrage spurred Congress to pass the Voting Rights Act of 1965, dismantling discriminatory voting practices. But the fight isn't over. Today's debates over voting access and racial equity are direct continuations of those struggles. Critics point to policy proposals like Project 2025, warning they could unravel progress. They argue these plans aim to weaken civil rights enforcement and dismantle protections against systemic discrimination. The civil rights movement teaches us that progress isn't guaranteed. It must be demanded and protected. The sacrifices of the past built our world, but creating a truly equal America is an ongoing project. This history isn't just about the past. It's about understanding the road ahead.